push him if you can. Can you do that? Push him now. Push him now. Push him now. Can you do that? Can you affect Stuart? Can you push him?
That's really strong.
Come on, can you do it?
Really strong.
Come on, do it if you can. Push Stuart. You can't keep a finger on it, it's that strong. Push it. You're right, you okay? Yes?
I've never felt it like that before.
Okay, I'm just going to fast. How are you down there, all right?
Fine, Stuart's just saying something's pushed his face, like sort of pushed to one side.
You okay? You all right, David?
Right.
David?
I'm feeling sick and dizzy and faint.
I think we should just get you out of the atmosphere before you go, yes? Should we
Are you asking for things to happen to us down here?
Yeah, we are. David's on the verge of collapsing.
Is he all right? Do you want us to come up? Is he okay?
Oh, God, it's not good. Not good at all. Can you whoa.
Do you want us to come up? Is he okay?
No, he's okay.
Hold on to it, please.
I'm on the sofa. You all right? Get some water. Get some water.
Oh.
Get some water, yes, please.
Really
yes.
dry.
You all right? Do you want to lie down for a little bit? Why don't you just rest your head?
I feel like... No.
Oh, it's shaking, isn't
Are you
it?
comfortable here? He is. I'm just...
Okay. All right, apparently Carl and Stuart aren't happy they're coming back up. You all right? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, all right.
Remember what I said,
You
David?
all right? You all right?
David, remember what I said to you earlier on?
What did you say to him?
No, I should say we do have medical assistance there at Bidston Lodge. David will be taken care of. We're going to find out the latest from him and what's happening to Stuart and Carl. It's been a very intense night. Let's find out what you've seen via Julian Clegg and his interactive team. Julian.
Yeah, thank you, Paul. Let's go around those webcams straight away and look at what you've been seeing. So webcam 1, the Great Hall, first of all, and a male figure stood by the mantelpiece has been a theme of the night on that one. Also a figure of a woman holding a child or baby. And tapping and knocking sounds on that first webcam, webcam 1. Now, moving to the cellar, this is interesting. Stuart and Carl have been down in that cellar but aren't happy. As you can see, they've now moved out of the cellar. What's been going on there? Well, themes of the night, hands and arms moving up and down the pillar, a dark male figure, a small girl wearing white, and lots of noises recorded, bangs coming from behind the crates as well. Thank you for all your sightings on webcam 2 in the cellar. Now, webcam 3, let's move up to that one. That's where the team are and where David was taken ill as well. Thank you for messages on this. The most sightings on this camera, interestingly, a lady dressed in white, figures sat on the bed, and orbs moving around Kath's head when she was laying down on that bed. Don't forget, tonight's theme has been night terrors in the bedroom. Very interesting what's going on there. Webcam 4, the well, where Yvette and Carl were earlier. The theme of the night, lots of orb activity, figures seen reaching out for help when Carl and Yvette were lowered into the well, and dark figures sat at the bottom. That's webcam 4, the well. Now, other common themes of the night, a warning of Jake following the team. That's been a theme all week, has it not? Monkeys, is that representing evil, say some people, getting a touch on the text, interestingly. A dark figure following Kath in groups of spinning orbs as well. Just to say thank you for all your messages about St George's Hall. This has been a big theme through the week, actually. Sightings from members of the audience, sightings from you, and stories about St George's Hall. Keep those coming, and I'll update you on those on tomorrow night's show, of course, when we're on the search for demons. Finally, a few more messages. A bit of information. Several years ago, says Carol in the Wirral, a priest's grave was found under a slab in the kitchen of the farm down the road from the lodge. There's also a priest hole above the chimney at the same location. Also, Jake, does it spell for the Pendle Witches' names? J for Jane Bullock, A for Alice Nutter, K for Catherine Hewitt, and E for Elizabeth Southerns, says Brent from Nottingham. And Sophie and Darren in Bidston says their dog always acted strangely when it walked past the lodge. They think it's a very scary place. It certainly has been tonight. From Interactive, thank you very much indeed. More tomorrow night. Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julian. I can endorse that. Thank you so much for your input, your information and your observations via Interactive. Let's get straight back now to Bidston Lodge. David was very unwell. Kath is distressed. Yvette, I'm worried about you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I was particularly concerned when you got the taste of blood.
No, it's fine. I think we've got a problem with David here. We've got getting a paramedic straight away. He's absolutely burning up. I don't know what's going... Oh, my God. Oh, it's a real worry. Oh, my God, we need a paramedic quickly. Poor David, it's not good, I'm sorry. It really isn't very good at all. Yes, very concerned, blood in the back of my mouth, and all of us have been very shaky. It's really affecting some of us here. I have to say, Paul, I really need to pass you back to the studio because I'm so concerned now about David. He's in the recovery position right now, but can I please pass you back now to the studio while we make sure that David is okay?
Okay, Yvette, of course. We understand absolutely, and we are making sure paramedic attention is getting to David there. The rest of the team, I'm sure, will be leaving as soon as possible. Let's go for a final word from Leslie Smith and Fred back there. Leslie, first of all, this is a building that has evil associations, but also very positive associations. Are you surprised by what's happened tonight?
I am really, but we must remember that this family were immensely powerful. This was not the family home, it was a family home. And consequently, you know, lots of servants and people were there and they mixed with people that were bad. There are bad people throughout history. So in fact, maybe it was used at certain times, shall we say, inappropriately. By the way, we think we've got the K2. We think it's a 2 of Kings, because at one point it is said, according to the records, that at the time of Charles II, the house was lost at the turn of a card and a man called William Steele was involved in repurchasing. Now, I'd like to be much firmer about that detail. We haven't had enough time to give final confirmation, but it looks very possibly that that's the case. Yes, I'm very upset and worried for them because things are clearly very distressing. David was worried about the build-up last night, and what we're seeing now is the drama that you feel when you go out on these trips. And believe me, at home and in this audience, you can't imagine how bad it is. It's very, very frightening, and they're suffering.
It has been a scary journey. We have the final night tomorrow night, which is demons, and I'm now wondering, Fred, whether this is wise to attempt to raise demons, because the devil is reputed to have said, my name is Legion.
Yeah.
We heard tonight there may be a gathering of demons or spirits around the team. Do you think we're wise to proceed tomorrow night, Fred, and what protection can you offer the team?
Well, I'll give them all protection tomorrow, but yeah, it's not really wise to do it, but you know what the team's like, that's what they want to do, and I can only do what I can do to protect them and get rid of the demons, but it's up to them in the end.
In your experience and from your reading in this area, which is your area of expertise, is it common for gradually there to be more and more of these presences gathering together? Would that normally happen?
Yeah, because they're latching onto people. The more they're raised up, they're latching on. Each evening it's got stronger and stronger. Tonight's probably, well, last night and tonight was at its strongest. I think tomorrow night we're going to see some good stuff, well, good or bad stuff, you know, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they shouldn't really do it, but you know what they're like, they'll do it.
Okay, very quickly, Fred, can you tell us, we've been hearing tonight about incubi and succubi. What are they, very quickly?
Well, as the professor said earlier on, there are 2 demons that come to you when you're asleep. The incubi, they come to the female, that's a male demon, and the other one is a female demon that comes to a male, and to have their sexual pleasures with that person while they're asleep.
Now, I'm being told, thank you very much, Fred and Leslie, I'm being told that an ambulance has been called to Bidston Lodge to look after David. We will update you about the seriousness of what has happened to him as soon as we get the information. Let's take a look back now at what has happened tonight.
I don't know whether you feel that.
Yeah. Are there any windows in here?
It's gone cold.
There's nobody in there at the moment, is there?
What the hell? What the hell?
Oh my God.
Good luck, Carl. See you at the bottom. The rest of us up here. Stuart Harrison.
Coming down, Carl.
Coming down, Carl. Can you see where we've I heard it.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did hear that.
That was wrong.
What's the matter?
Something just touched my foot. Something touched my...
There's definitely something here. Whether something's followed us down or whether there's something here and trapped, I don't know. It's underneath my feet. It sounds like it's on. No, it's underneath. You can feel it vibrating. Yeah.
I've got blood in my mouth. I've got the taste of blood in my mouth.
I'm feeling sick and dizzy and faint.
Push him now. Push him now.
A strange and at times terrifying journey tonight. David is receiving medical attention. It has been a very unusual night.